Welcome to Mia's Stories. Make sure to subscribe to never miss an update, and a lucky chance to video chat with me. The evening commenced with a murmur, a soft rustle of fabric sliding against itself. It was the sound of a reserved woman, nervously adjusting her outfit in front of her tall mirror. Her hands shook as she reached up to fasten the delicate cameo brooch at her neck, being careful not to disturb the intricate lace of her soft pink underclothes. She took a deep breath, releasing a sigh that seemed to fill the quiet house, and ventured out into the hallway. The faint light from the half-moon cast strange shadows across the shiny wooden floor, creating a mystical atmosphere that wrapped around her like a cozy blanket. She paused for a moment, listening to the silence around her, feeling the weight of anticipation on her chest. This was the moment, she thought. The moment she had been anticipating, fearing, and dreaming of all at once. With a calming breath, she descended the stairs, making sure not to trip on her dress. The chilly night air brushed against her bare arms as she stepped onto the front porch, revealing the lively cityscape beyond. Lights twinkled like distant stars, casting a warm glow over the buildings and streets. She stood there for a moment, absorbing it all, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness coursing through her veins. As she stepped off the porch, she adjusted her dress once more, ensuring it felt just right. With a confident smile, she started walking down the sidewalk, her heels clicking against the pavement. Heads turned as she passed, admiring her every step. She could feel their eyes on her, but this time, it felt different. This time, she welcomed it. In fact, she enjoyed it. The evening out had transformed her from a reserved, timid woman into someone self-assured, daring, and irresistibly charming. She felt like royalty, confidently striding through the busy streets, commanding attention with every move. And as she headed towards the club, the place where she knew she belonged, she couldn't help but feel a sense of freedom, of liberation, washing over her. The bouncer barely glanced at her as she approached, subtly nodding his head in acknowledgement. She smiled back, giving him a wink, before disappearing into the dimly lit club. The music hit her like a wave, pulsing through her body, causing her hips to sway instinctively. She scanned the room, looking for familiar faces, for friends who would share in this amazing experience with her. And just as she was about to lose hope, she spotted them, a group of other individuals like her, laughing and dancing together, their movements graceful and fluid. A smile spread across her face, and with renewed confidence, she made her way over to them. As she approached, they made space for her to join their circle. "You look absolutely stunning tonight," one of them said, offering her a glass of champagne. She accepted it graciously, clinking it against theirs. "Thank you," she replied, her voice steady and sure. "And you all look amazing too." They smiled back at her, and for a moment, she felt like she belonged, like this was where she was supposed to be. And as they danced the night away together, beneath the flashing lights and thumping beat of the music, she knew that this night out had truly changed her life, from shy to confident, from timid to unstoppable. The hours flew by in a whirl of laughter and music, as they shared stories and experiences, their voices rising above the noise of the club. She reveled in the freedom of expressing herself however she wanted, of embracing her femininity without fear or judgment. And as the night drew to a close, she found herself reluctant to leave this world behind, to return to the life she knew before. As they exited the club, the cool night air brushing against their faces, she felt a twinge of sadness well up inside her. She knew that tomorrow, she would have to go back to being herself, to facing the challenges and expectations of being a woman. But tonight was hers, and she intended to make the most of it. The group dispersed, each going their separate ways, back to their own lives. But as she watched them leave, she couldn't shake the feeling that this wasn't goodbye. It was just a temporary parting, a brief pause in a journey that would continue, even when they were apart. For tonight, they had all been part of something special, something beautiful. And as she turned the corner and disappeared into the night, she knew that deep down, nothing would ever be quite the same again.